Barbecue from Grand River Brewery, General Manager Bryce Davenport, and man about town, Chad Kennedy.
I like that.
The man
Me
about
too.
town.
I was wondering where he was going to go with it.
No, it's perfect.
Heather is the GM at Grand River Brewery, just so you know. I don't want to make her
COO.
mad. Yeah, I don't wanna make her
COO,
mad.
I'm sorry.
No,
Well,
it's
I'll tell
okay.
you, the last
It's
time
all-
Heather was here, she had a longer title, I believe. And
Was
we,
it?
we butchered it, right? Did we screw it up?
Maybe, but
it's
Bryce,
boss lady. That's all it is.
Boss.
yeah, Bryce is it's COO of the Empire, right?
The Empire, yes.
Yeah.
Which
Yes.
means it's a busy summer for you.
So
I don't know how
busy.
you do it.
I don't really. No, we have a really good team.
Yeah.
They help a lot.
But yeah, talk about what you guys have going on. I honestly, I don't know how you manage all the activities and special events. It's absolutely nuts.
Melissa handles the events, so that's that, and then Heather's the boss lady, so she handles the rest of that, and then I sit back and I just watch it all kind of happen.
I know
It's
that's
nice.
not true.
It's great.
I think it is.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, for sure.
So this year, a little different. We had the backyard barbecue last year. This year, it's part of a whole series of events, which we've already had a couple of them.
Yep.
They're awesome.
Yeah, so there's two different events, right? So there's the Friday downtown backyard barbecue, which Chad can talk about a little bit, and then Saturday is our continuation of the summer concert series that we've been doing. The last two is Your Generation, and then we just had Code L.
Lathe outside.
And then Lathe Al Sadi will headline Saturday, but Friday is the day that it kicks off this year, where last year it was a Sunday.
Yeah.
Right, it was a Sunday, and so we wanted to do something that tied in Friday and Saturday, and just another really fun party, like last year was.
Chad, what talk about the Friday, July 26th. What's happening that day?
Well, as usual, we're raising money for the Jackson Friendly Home and John George Home. I've been on the board with the Friendly Home now for, 12, 15 years. Probably my favorite nonprofit in Jackson by far, both of them. Ran by Carrie Good. You guys both know Carrie very well. She does an amazing job. Anytime I get an opportunity to do a fundraiser with her, I jump on it. I mean, she's a yes person. You ask her, yes. Everything she gets, it gets done, But it's Friday, 26th. We're bringing in Austin Brown. I don't know if you guys know Brown's Pharmacy, So Austin.
He's a talent.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And really not very well known. I mean, if you hear Austin play and you didn't know who he was, you'd be like, wow.
Yeah.
Who is this guy? I mean, he really is good. And then we're bringing back Kung Fu Diesel. So you remember Kung Fu Diesel too?
Yeah.
I mean, so they've been rocking for what? I'm 53, and I remember seeing him on a fake ID at 19. I want to say sitting bar in Parma and has the best pizza. So,
I didn't even know you needed a fake ID back then.
yeah, you did. You don't anymore as much as you did back then. Now they're real fake IDs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they scam. That's what I'm
they
told.
scan.
Wow.
So we're doing that for all proceeds. A lot of times you do these fundraisers, you hear 50% or this. 100% of these proceeds are going. And the biggest shout out of the morning, what I really wanted to come on this show for, besides to be with you guys, is Mercer's. They're the one putting this show on with us. Nikki's been helping me with it, and Andy has been just kind of go with it, do what you guys want to do. And we will support you. And
great.
that's the way they are. They're not flashy. They don't want their name up on lights.
Right.
They just do the right thing.
Yep.
And so with them, and then the final act, besides Austin, Kung Fu Diesel, we're bringing in, me and my wife went and checked them out about a month and a half ago. They're called Kathmandu.
Okay.
I was brought up, I'm 53, but this generation probably would have been 20 years before me with Seeger. I mean,
I can't believe you're 53.
Yeah. Neither. I can't believe I made it.
Wow.
I beat all the odds.
Let's take a look at this map because this is intense.
Well, Kathmandu is a Bob Seger tribute band.
Okay.
And I love Seeger, and I think we went out and seen this show, and I was like, this is what we want.
Perfect.
This is the atmosphere we want, that 55, 66, and you had the 21-year-old Seeger fans to the 85-year-old Seeger fans. He's timeless.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
And this band is awesome. I mean, they're one of the few Bob Seger tribute bands that carry the horn. His sax player is phenomenal, so Gotta come see it.
Bryce, doesn't one of the Kung Fu Dieselers work at the meat market?
Yeah, the Manchester market. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
The
the butcher
Kung Fu
department.
Diesler, Jason
awesome.
Peak.
So walk us through this map here, Bryce. This
Oh
is
man, okay, so
extravagant.
you'll see a bunch of yellow stuff and then, some arrows pointing. No, all right, so what we decided to do this year is, under the pavilion last year was where Jason and Sadie performed, but we're working with a company out of Nashville to produce and bring the stage. So that's going to be where the enter only arrow is. So it's going to be a pretty massive stage, lights, and all the things that'll take your attention away from everything else. But under the pavilion, that's where the food and the bars will be. One of the pinch points last year was, anybody that was there probably waited 20 minutes for a beer, which in my opinion is not good. It needs to be a lot faster. So we're going to have more bars underneath the pavilion. The restaurant is obviously the restaurant, and then the cornhole area will have another cornhole tournament hosted by Dad Bod Baggers, kind of on the side of the building. VIP area you can clearly see in the middle. Those will be for sponsors and anybody else that wants kind of an up close kind of seat to the band. And so, we would recommend people bringing in their lawn chairs just like they did last year. We'll have tables set up throughout the parking lot, but the entire parking lot will be taken up with vendors and bars. So
Is it a competition between GRB and
no, we didn't do it.
We did that last year.
Yeah.
I mean, I see this evolving every year as something different in where we're going. I mean, this year we went to a full scale, hired a company to do our production and sound. It's, Hunter brought out of, he's from Michigan, did a lot of tours, Nugent,
Oh, I know him well.
Do you know Hunter?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Great guy,
Yep.
great character,
Yeah.
great character. And Kerry Lynch, who actually played out, his assistant,
Yeah.
played out to Aces and
Aces and Eights. Yeah.
Aces and Eights. That
Yeah.
one
Carrie's
was
great.
nice.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
went out and seen her, and she was great.
Yeah.
So these guys are first class. I mean, the sound will be phenomenal. The stage will be awesome. So I mean, we took it another step up. So I see us kind of doing that every year, and by doing the stage and doing that, and Hunter or Bryce capitalizing on that and keeping it there for the next day, changes the setup. I mean, from seeing a band on a regular size stage and then seeing.
Oh, it's a big stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big
This is
stage.
big
You're
time.
not going to perform it all this year, are
I'm
you,
not
Chad?
promising anything. Huh?
You might.
I
Once the
mean,
drinks start flowing.
Yeah, you
Chad,
never know. You never know.
You can do sound check.
Yeah, but I think we have, 5 Forks will be under the pavilion. There'll be a Dollenberger's tent, a West Texas tent. Plenty
Pizza.
of food options, pizza. There'll be plenty of food options along with beers and drinks.
It's the only place to be.
Will be the place to be that
And-
Friday
and-
and Saturday.
And we chose Friday. I mean, it's kind of this will be the biggest downtown event. I mean, you got Friday, you got the car show, you got everything going on that Friday as is. We go on at 5 o'clock. Austin's going to go on at 6. What people? The thought was to just get done with work, come on down.
Yeah.
And I guess
All
my
right.
phone.
We'll be there.
That's Chad's phone.
That sound means we're out of time.
Yeah, that's what that means.
It's Rick.
Means end it. Yeah.
COO at Grand River Brewery, Bryce Davenport, and with the Backyard Barbecue and John George and the Jackson Friendly Home, Chad Kennedy. More of the morning show after this.